Ernesto Valverde was likely the most hated man on the internet for a very long time, and he cemented his legacy as the most hated individual in soccer Twitter, if that's even a thing, this past Thursday when his team, Barcelona, lost in the Spanish Super Cup semifinal to Atletico Madrid. Again, another heartbreaking loss for Barcelona, yet again. I mean, they just can't seem to catch a break. I mean, seriously, it's just a bad loss after bad loss, especially in these direct elimination games. But the thing that bothered me the most wasn't even that they lost. It wasn't even that Barcelona lost the game, that they were eliminated from the Spanish Super Cup. What bothered me the most was that they showed very similar tendencies again. Those ugly, ugly habits peaked their heads again, yet again. This Barcelona team, once again, slow, passive, lack of intensity, poorly defended. They just defended poorly. That one goal, the final goal, Gerard Piqué missed a tackle. I mean, completely. He like half-assed it. He just stuck his foot out, and as soon as Correa was through, I think it was Correa that was through, he's like, all right, I'm not even gonna bother. Whatever. Neto almost saved it, but not enough. It's not enough. And this Barcelona team again showed the same habits that they showed in Rome in 2018, in Liverpool in 2019. They showed them again in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, this past week. And in addition to this loss, Barcelona now has to deal with a very big injury. Luis Suarez is likely to be out for the remainder of the season with a knee injury. It's a knee injury that it's probably the same one that he picked up when he was still a Liverpool player a few years ago. So it's been nagging, hasn't been letting him play at his best. So now he's going to be out for the remainder of the season. Massive blow. I mean, this team was already Messi FC. Now it's going to be Messi FC to the max. So now you lose the Spanish Super Cup. That's a lost opportunity for a title. You lose your striker. What do you do? And I'm pretty sure you guys know what happened. But as soon as the game ended, as soon as the game finished on Thursday afternoon, here in the States, as soon as that game finished, I'm like, you know what? This is the perfect time for Barcelona to let go of their coach. This was it. You have a whole week to prepare for your next league game. You have about a month until the Champions League game. Why not just do it right now? Pull the plug on this guy. I mean, seriously. It was time. And, guys, I see people feeling bad for him. Sure, he just lost his job. But it had to be done. This team was gutless. This team had no identity. This team lacked that it factor. It was like, all right, things are going bad. Where's Messi? Messi, where are you? And Messi's like, oh, God, here we go again. Do you guys really need me to do everything? That was Messi literally for the last 3 years. So not only did he have to do it with Argentina in every major tournament, he has to do it with Barca now too. But yeah, Valverde had to go. Forget the stats. He just had to go. Of course, he won 67% of his games. Cool. That's nice. But it was in the games that mattered the most in which he did not perform. His team didn't perform. And when I say, let me clear this up. When I say that his team didn't perform, when I said that he didn't perform, I mean that he didn't make the proper substitutions. He didn't read the game. He didn't fix his mistakes. And that happened a lot. A common theme in Rome, in Liverpool, and now in Jeddah against Atletico Madrid. But here's the thing with Barcelona. Who does Barcelona want to be? Do they still want to be that possession-based team that has like 80% of the ball? 80% of the possession, because if they only have 80% of the ball, then that's kind of weird. But if they have 80% of the possession, is that the team that they want to be? Or do they want to be a little bit different? Do they want to approach games a little bit differently? Do they want to be a little bit more defensive? Do they want to change their formation a little bit? Maybe give the ball away a little bit more. but with the intent, is that a word? It should be, of actually giving it away, because Barcelona has not been a possession-based team. They want to be a possession-based team, but they're not. They're really not. I've seen some games where they have like 48% of the possession, and it's like, what? That's Barcelona? What? That's crazy. I know. But who does Barcelona want to be? And based on the guy that they appointed Monday night, it looks like they want to still be a very attacking team. Quique Setién is the new manager for FC Barcelona. His contract is going to run until 2022. We'll see. It's a very hot seat. So it's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough. But he has a notoriously attacking style of soccer. It is very, very attacking, leaving his defense exposed all the time. I know who's going to love that. Lionel Messi is going to absolutely love that system. He's going to thrive in that because it's a system based around him. And of course, opposition is going to absolutely thrive as well when they're on a break. The people who are not going to like that, Gerard Piqué, when he has to dash back 50 yards. He's not going to like that. Clement Lenglet, Samuel Umtiti, if he's still there, they're not going to like it. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, he's going to be like, oh, come on, I've been saving you guys all season. Are you serious? Do I still have to do this? I mean, it's poor guy. Poor guy. It's been him and Messi, really, and Luis Suarez. Those are the guys that are not going to like it. But you know what? I think that Barcelona stuck to their guns, and they're like, we're still an attacking team because we still have an attacking force. Even though Luis Suarez is probably not going to play until next season, we still have the responsibility to go out and look for games. We can't just speculate and see what the opposition is doing. We have to go out there, impose our will, win the game. So that's good. And this can go two ways. It sounds super cliche, I know. But it's either going to go really good, Barcelona's going to win like 6-0 their first game, which is very likely, or they play against a team like Real Madrid that has been solid, balanced. They don't attack too much, they don't defend too much. Real Madrid is probably like, oh yes. Oh boy. We have this attacking manager. We have this guy who loves to attack, leaves his defense exposed all the time. We're going to score like 6 on you guys next time we play. So Real Madrid is kind of licking their chops right now. Unless, there's something a little bit different, of course. You never know what can happen. I think their next game is in March, so a lot can change in 2 months. Props to Quique Setién, though, because he took a very, very hot seat. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. Props to him. It shows that he has courage, he has personality, and hopefully, he shows that personality onto the team, and the team can show that personality on the pitch. That's what they need. But here's a message for Quique Setién, because I'm sure he's watching, and I'm sure he understands this. Winning in Barcelona is not enough. It is not enough for a Barcelona fan, or even for the board of directors. It's not enough. You can't just win. You have to score 3-4 goals, and you have to keep 75% of the possession. If not, then it's probably not good enough. Hate to admit it. It sucks. It's terrible. Even if you win 1-0, it's like, we should have won 3-0. Even if you have 75% of the ball. Yeah, but we should have scored like 3-4 goals. Why did we lose? It's never enough. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's never enough. So, Quique Setién, he's going to have his ups and his downs. Who knows how long this is going to last? It kind of looks like a temporary fix, but then I saw that the contract runs until 2022, so I don't know. There was a lot of speculation that Xavi was going to take over. That's not happening. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Barcelona. But you know what, Barca fans? Buckle up. Because this is going to be wild. However it goes, it's going to be wild. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to be on the edge of your seat every single game. Whether it's good or bad, take it for what it's worth. But you're going to be on the edge of your seat. So buckle up.